only speak for myself, but I think that at least many people that I work with and I know, many chefs cook very simple at home because you work with like complicated processes and long processes, things at work, and then when you come home, you just want to eat.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, what are we making today?
A very simple dish I often do at home in the winter. It's gnocchi with Brussels sprouts, bacon, and a little bit of lemon skin and Parmesan. I would say it's special because it's very easy to make, and out of very little time you get you got a plate of comfort food, and that is often what I long for when I come home from work. Pan of boiling water. We add the Brussels sprouts into the water. They should boil for around 2 minutes, and then we add the gnocchi. And the gnocchi is the one that I buy in the regular store. I haven't made them myself. One thing which can be important with the Brussels sprouts is that if they're big, you cut them in quarters. If they are small, you cut them in halves.
How did you make this dish up, or did someone teach it to you?
No, I haven't been taught this. This is something I come up. I started doing at home maybe 7-8 years ago, and it become one of my favorites to do at home, especially in the winter time when you can get good Brussels sprouts. Now it's maybe 1 minute more before we put in the gnocchi. Then we put on a pan with a frying pan. We add pieces of bacon into a frying pan.
Is there anything special about the bacon?
No.
It's just normal bacon.
Normal bacon cut into small pieces. This one is both cut in small pieces because it's the easiest way to cut them. I add the gnocchi into the salted water. It should boil for another 2 minutes.
Where in Stockholm do you shop for your groceries?
Many people think that I bring a lot of stuff from my restaurant at home. I never do that. I go and buy, of course I have some shops I like to, if I buy some special stuff I go. But I go to a regular store. I find that interesting also to work with like regular ingredients when I'm cooking at home, because then that becomes a contrast to what I do at work.
When did you realize that you were better at cooking than other people?
I don't know if I ever, I never thought that way, but I realized that I was very passionate about food when I was around 4 years old. When I went with my mother and grandmother to this community baking house and made this traditional bread from the small village that I come from, and being part of that process of doing baking a bread in an open wood fire oven, and also then have the result with a warm bread and butter that melts between your fingers was like something that I fell in love with, and I still love it. Okay, so now the bacon has become fried. The gnocchi and the Brussels sprouts are cooked for 2 minutes. Then I pour up the water, and I let the water, most of the water can stand for like 20 seconds, so the water comes off. Then this is the only fat I'm using. It's from the bacon. Then I add the gnocchi to the pan, gnocchi and Brussels sprouts, and I fry this around. The salt from the water and the salt from the bacon is the only salt I will use.
Uh-huh.
And then I add quite a rich amount of black pepper.
How do you feel in your restaurant about modification requests?
It depends. Sometimes it can be annoying because the result, you know that the result will not be as good as it could be, but also you have to, I think it's important also to understand that some people have special requests because out of religious purposes or allergies or something, and of course we have to fix that. It's like if you buy a fantastic piece of fish or meat and then you say, I want it well done, it's like, you should have chosen something else. You can have that feeling. But of course we do it. Okay, then we add this add the gnocchi to the plate. That's it.
That looks
And
wonderful.
then we finish with a little bit of cleaned organic lemon.
Yeah, tell me what's a good lemon?
Depends what you should use it for. The only way to know if a lemon is good is to smell it, squeeze it, and taste it. You have to like try it, because it's individual. This is the only lemon that is exactly like this is. But in this case, when I'm just using the skin, for me it's important to use the organic lemon. And then I put a little bit of lemon on top, like that. And then I would serve a little bit of Parmesan with it. And then you can add as much as you want. I can put a little bit just to start, and then if you want more, you just have a little bit more. That's it.
Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You want to smell it?
Yeah, I do.